So for this week's episode, I wanted to do something different. I was also keen to do an episode where you can kind of get to know me a bit better because the podcast is new to YouTube, and in case anyone new has come across the channel, I sort of wanted you to know what you're getting into. I'm totally kidding, but I honestly just wanted to chill on this couch, chill out with you, and debate and discuss some unpopular opinions that I have. It's actually been so hot lately, and sure, we're in a warmer month of the year, but honestly, it's been so uncomfortably hot where I literally shower at night, do my entire skincare routine with cold water, and then once I'm out the shower, I'll go chill outside on the balcony so that I can feel cooler and feel less and lazy, and it's just not been a vibe. I went to yoga class yesterday. The studio was so hot. I kept gazing up at the instructor, trying to make eye contact, trying to look and see if I could ask, hey, do you mind if we put the light off? But it was a new instructor, and every time I gazed up to want to ask, we were moving into tree pose and then downward dog, and then I eventually just gave up. But it was so hot, and then I got home wanting to hop in the shower, have something to eat, and then sit at my desk and do some work. And I just found myself feeling way too exhausted and hot, and all I could do was just slouch on the couch with my laptop, and I admitted defeat and decided to rather get into bed. Moral of the story, it's been so hot and I'm low-key over it. I love summer. I'm a summer baby. My birthday's in February, and I know it's probably a controversial thing to say, and it's probably an unpopular opinion because I feel everyone in Cape Town loves summer, but I actually miss having some rain and some cozy rainy days and wearing cozy clothes and an oversized hoodie. And I feel to really enjoy summer, you literally need to have the luxury of waking up every day and just laying out at the pool reading a book and swimming, or spending endless days at the beach. For normal people with jobs, it's not a vibe sometimes. Well, for me at least. First of all, I get sad and I get major FOMO when the weather is really good because I'm indoors not enjoying the beautiful rays of sunshine. Come on. And secondly, when you have stuff to do, it's not a vibe to do these things in super hot weather. Once again, I love summer, but I'm sort of needing a bit of balance and some cozy rainy days. Okay, so let me share some of my unpopular opinions with you. To start, this is very controversial, but I actually believe that olives are the best pizza topping, and I don't get why people don't like olives. I'm actually being totally transparent right now. I honestly don't understand if you don't like olives. It's not liking avocado. What is wrong with you? I'm just kidding. But I think that olives and avo on a pizza, oh my gosh, slay, love it. And I just don't get why people don't like olives. It's so delightful, it's so salty. When you're taking a bite of your pizza, it's salty, it's yummy, it's fatty, it's so nice, and it just brightens up the whole thing. It's just amazing. I just feel from a flavor point of view, olives just provide that dash of saltiness and tanginess to a food item, and I like the texture. I can literally snack on a jar of olives at home and I'll be content. I'll totally be content with that. And I'm a picky eater, so that says something. But even bell peppers on a pizza are so good because they're sort of crunchy and fresh, and the color is so pretty. And pineapple, oh my gosh, so good too. And pepperoni. I'm a vegetarian pizza kind of girl, so you can probably catch me with a cheese pizza, and I'll literally be good with that for the night. But for a vegetarian pizza with spinach, guys, so good. And I'm probably literally grossing out so many people right now, but I honestly don't care. The one thing that I can't stand that some people actually enjoy on pizza are warm bananas. To me, that does not sound appetizing. How is that changing the game? So I just think that olives are the best topping, and Parmesan cheese should be mandatory on a pizza. It's so obvious. And it's a condiment, I know, but it's so necessary on a pizza. Like, it's so good. Okay, next. So this may come as a shock because I feel like most people enjoy drinking alcohol, and I get it. I've had my fair share of fun nights, fun days, fun parties, yada yada, and I also do enjoy having a drink. I love day drinking, it's fun, or some wine if I go out for dinner, or it's like a special occasion, or I'm just like really keen to like unwind and chill out, and I've had like a really stressful day and I just feel like having an alcoholic beverage. So I get it, okay? But the thing is, does it motivate me at the end of the week to like actually make plans with people to go out for drinks? No. Maybe because I can't hang like I used to. Like the fact that I could literally drink straight vodka with ice when I was younger. Okay. Like how? Honestly. But it doesn't motivate me at the end of the week. Maybe because I just can't go out like I used to. Or maybe because I feel like it's an expensive activity. Or maybe because I feel like actual trash the next day when I drink too much. And I'm like struggling the next day. I'm not even kidding. And it sucks because then I feel like I've wasted a whole day. Maybe those factors sort of like hold me back from actively making the effort to like go out and drink. It's just not my vibe. And I feel like I can say this or have this opinion because trust me, I've had more than enough alcohol in my life, but I just feel so much better when I don't drink. So I'm not keen to do it all the time. And I know I probably sound so uncool right now. Like my favorite pizza topping are olives, and I'm not really a drinker. Like my future boyfriend who's watching this is probably currently turning off the episode right now. Like, look, I'm not judging. I love having a good time, especially to unwind, and it's so good to like go dancing and like having a good work life and life balance and having fun. I think is totally such a valuable thing, but it also depends on where you're at in your life, and like that's totally okay. Okay, next. It's okay to not have any friends from your past. I feel like there's this like unspoken stigma about people who don't maintain their friendships after school. Like people who don't have friends from university or high school or people from the past. And some people even say that's like a red flag. And I don't agree because I'm someone who's gone through many friend groups in my life and I've not retained many friendships. And I've retained like one from school, I would say. But in terms of everyone else that I've previously been friends with, I feel like we're cool. Like 90% of them, I feel like we're all cool. There's no like bad vibes. I feel like a lot of the time we tend to maintain older friendships out of nostalgia, and we try and like upkeep these friendships from our past for like the wrong reasons. Not because we are like still providing value to each other or interested in the same stuff and spending time together on a daily basis, which is I feel like what friends do. And you sort of feel like you have to go for coffee or meet up, and I think it's okay not to, if you know what I mean. Like I'm friends with like one person from school who I actually do want to foster a relationship with long term. We don't see each other that much because she's now moved overseas, but we still message each other on birthdays. If she needs anything, I will be there, and I know she'll be there for me too. So that's a friendship I'm definitely trying to maintain because it's valuable to me, and I hope that I'm valuable to her too. But I feel like there's so much pressure to like maintain these huge friend groups or maintain friendships from the past, and if you don't, then it's like a total red flag. I think it's okay to like let friendships fizzle out because we only have so much energy to give to other people. Like I'm a mixture of an introvert and an extrovert, probably more introverted because I do enjoy being at home by myself or going to the beach by myself, but I also like going out and being around people and being social. So it depends on my mood, but I personally don't have the energy to maintain tons of friendships, and that's okay if you don't either. Like I would rather focus on nurturing 4 or 5 friends in my life where I'm able to like add some sort of value, hopefully, to their lives. And I think it's okay to have friends for different times of your life. And they will be people who could be friends with you forever, maybe, which is also a really beautiful thing. But the lack of that is also not a red flag. And I could also logically explain why I'm no longer friends with people who I once was friends with. And there is a clear-cut, obvious reason why we wouldn't be friends. And that could maybe be because we don't enjoy each other's company anymore, or we have different values in life, or maybe they moved away and you've kind of like grown apart. And I'm not going to like call this person once a week. You've like just grown apart. It's a normal thing. Like there is always some sort of reason, and it's okay. Like go and make new friends that make sense for this time in your life. And it's okay to not have friends from the past. And I am probably biased because I don't have many friends from the past, but it's a normal thing. Okay, next. Soda water is absolutely disgusting. Okay, I love sparkling water. I actually initially got into drinking sparkling water from my ex-boyfriend because he drank it so much, and I didn't know what I was missing out on. Like I've missed out on it for so many years of my life, and it's so good, especially if you're like trying to cut a lot of sugar out of your life and you don't want to drink like sugary drinks anymore. Sparkling water is like the best alternative. Add some lemon in there. Perfection. Okay, perfection.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I have to go.
It's honestly been like one of my favorite drinks ever since. But soda water is like so flavorless. It's so gross and it's just not a vibe. Candy is another thing, okay? It's just not been my kind of thing. Like I get it. It tastes really good. It's sugary. It's sweet. It's lovely, okay, sometimes. And last year, I got like a bunch of candy as a gift from America, like Twizzlers and these other like chewy goodies. And I literally ate the entire bag of sweets in one day. I'm not even joking. And then proceeded to feel like absolute afterwards because my energy levels were super high from the sugar and then suddenly dropped. And I felt like I needed to drink green tea for the rest of the day. Anyway, I can do a marshmallow only if it's like in a small kind of vibe. That's more of like a balanced type of dessert. And when you're like sitting at a campfire, melting your marshmallows, enjoying the vibes, and making a s'more, okay, with some nice chocolate, it just tastes so good. But I'm not going to be eating a random marshmallow as a snack. Like it's just not my vibe. And I feel like I'm more of like a chocolate girl. So Kit Kats, Twix, Snickers, Reese's peanut butter cups. That's a vibe. Okay, so the last unpopular opinion that I have is that green juice is actually really good. So I have always loved green juice. I've always been like passionate about like health and wellness. I have a major sweet tooth. I won't deny that. I also like eating junk food. Okay, who doesn't like fast food? But I genuinely see the benefits of drinking green juice on a daily basis. And I've actually, okay, maybe the taste isn't for everyone, but I've actually gotten so used to that greeny, vegetable-y taste that I actually really enjoy it and I feel good after drinking it. Putting that with some ice, call it a day, okay? That is a morning routine right there. And I know I probably sound like super pick-me, like, oh my gosh, like I love green juice. And I love every smoothie that's $20 from Erewhon. That's like totally my vibe. But I'm actually not kidding, guys. I really like green juice. I'm not even joking right now. And I know it's an unpopular opinion. Like it's so gross to a lot of people. A lot of people don't like matcha. I like matcha. Like especially lately, I have noticed that I need to slow down my coffee intake. So I'm starting to slow down on it, and in order to slow down I need to create like another alternative to that. So matcha is my new go-to order. So I know a lot of people don't like matcha. I was at like a coffee date the other day and like I gave the person a sip of my matcha and they were like, this is so disgusting. And I'm like, it's actually not that bad. It tastes like green tea. Okay, so maybe I just like really weird things because I do in general, but I personally love green juice. Unpopular opinion, I said it. I genuinely like it. And I like healthy food. So you'll occasionally see me at Kauai. Maybe more than occasionally, but I love a good wrap, okay? So healthy food is a vibe.
Call me when you want to be honest.
So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this week's episode. I've wanted to do something fun and like chill and relaxed, and feel free to like reach out to me on DM and like let me know your unpopular opinion. and maybe I'll do like a part 2 of this. I don't know. Let me know. Pop me a DM. I love conversing with you, and I love chilling out with you every week on this couch. So I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. I love you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on YouTube, and also rate the show on Spotify and Apple, because I see that we get a lot of downloads, but we're not getting a lot of ratings on the show. So like, please rate the show. Like, it makes me feel good to know that people are enjoying it. So yeah, I love you. Bye.